Hi guys, and give a little bit of acceleration to this girl. Not hard because it's a new one. But yeah, it does move. It does move. This thing is a little torquey and it feels fantastic, to be honest. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Pedro, and thank you to Bartow Ford. We are in front of today and gonna get to drive a 2022 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands model. Really, I'm pretty excited to drive this model. This is the first time I'm gonna get to dig behind the wheel of a Badlands model. This one here is done in a cactus gray, which is a very unique color. It's one of my favorite colors. It's really awesome, kind of grayish green color. This has got a bit of a two-tone. As you can see, the roof and the top, it's kind of got a gray finish as well. So with this safari line roof, which just looks really cool. As you can see, guys, so we got a bit of like grayish top and the cactus gray on the bottom here, which is very unique. So you can see we got your 17-inch and semi-aggressive off-road tires as well with this model. Really cool the way this just looks. You got the Badlands logo there on the door. And coming around, guys, taking a look at this beautiful looking little Bronco. This is a very unique model. This is the only Bronco right now on the dealership lot. Once this come in, they fly off the lot. This has been the higher tier model, the Badlands, out of the four models that you can get from the Ford Bronco Sport. Obviously, this is just about under $40,000. So it's a much more unique, off-road capable model for the Bronco Sport. So really nice the way it looks. You got some higher roof rails, and if you got that safari line of roof, kind of a Land Rover-ish type of look. But this is small. This is based out of the Ford Escape. So once you look at it, it's pretty small enough. In front of us, we got a Ford Edge, and it just looks much smaller. So this is a very compact SUV, but it's perfect size because this fits in your garage easily. It's pretty roomy inside because of the high, roof line. Really nice job that Ford did with this model. I really love this thing. It's something very unique because this size, this price range with this much capability off-road, it's really not much of a competition it has. So except for maybe the RAV4 off-road, TRD off-road, and but yeah, I think this is a much better vehicle with a true 4x4 system. So you guys checking out here the front. Very love the way this grille is. This dark grille. There's a little different grills depending on the model. This Badlands model has of course the white Bronco letters here for your front grille, and we have your projector LED light here in the bottom with some nice daytime running lights surrounding that circle, kind of a BMW-ish kind of look. LED fog light here in the bottom. We got some black tow hooks here in the bottom, and there are some skid plates as well in this model. These are part of the package here, that this Balance has, this being the more capable off-roader. This has some underneath protection plates on the bottom for when you go off-road. So this are basically Falcon wild peak all-terrain tires, which are very unique to this model. And this one does have a rear locking diff as well. That's part of the package. I'll put that information, guys, up on the screen for you guys. So this has had all the performance road, and this does have a little bit tougher shocks, and this is raised an inch higher than the regular Bronco Sport models, from the regular base, and the other one, the outer bangs and the big bands. So this has got a little bit of more, capabilities for off-road. So now taking a quick look at this entire package. Of course, we got 17-inch wheels with Falcon wild peaks all around. These are basically all-terrain tires. As you can see, they're pretty aggressive. We'll get to see how quiet they are when we get to test drive this one, but it's got really nice. I love the black, darkish gray finish wheel, which is matte, which is really cool looking. I really like the way it looks. So this suspension is a little higher than the regular models. This is an inch higher than the regular, for example, outer bangs and your base models. And this is also got upgraded shocks, and this is this got about a little bit about 9 inches of ground clearance. I'll put that information, guys, on the screen if I missed that up. But so it's got plenty of ground clearance for, you know, doing some obstacles. This is no, you know, heavy off-roader by any means, but you have, you know, plenty of capabilities. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have the key with me here. Obviously, we can unlock it from the rear, but this does not open automatically. You have to go back here. We got two options here. As you can see, if you go down here, it says glass and door. So if you press the glass, you have the ability to just open up the rear glass, which is a really cool option. You know, obviously you got the ability just to put things here real quick, or a small suitcase or something like that, or something you can grab. So that's a really cool option, or, you know, design they put into this. So just basically you want to just lower. You gotta be careful with it because it's glass. There we go, that's locked. And of course, now if you want to open the door, you just go ahead and bring this up, and you have your hatch open here. So this hatchback door in the back is very unique to the Bronco Sport. You know, it's just a little higher vehicle than usual, but you know, it's got really nice dimension. You can see we got a small, I'll show you that in a second. Here, of course, you got grab handles to bring this down. As you can see, there's no button to bring this down automatically. You do have some LED lighting here, as you can see, that you can rotate, which is awesome. So if you're camping out, you can definitely just shine some light down on where you are. All right, so checking out the cargo room here at the back of this Bronco Sport. As you can see, guys, you got a higher roof line, so you got much more higher deck here. You know, that safari type of style look roof line, which gives you more space here. And as you can see, guys, this has got a unique little option here, which is a little table that you can just kind of scoot down. You got some legs here, as you can see, they go down. And this is pretty awesome. You can put, you know, some things here to have lunch, you know, any type of luggage or lights or camera, whatever you want to put here, which is really cool little feature that you have here. Now this is, you can lock it up. You see all kinds of little options you can have. So this table is pretty unique, guys. It's a really cool feature. So it's the way easiest to put legs up and just kind of put them back here, and that is awesome. Of course, you can take this out and have some more storage space as well. Of course, you got some rubber lined mats here. As you can see, we got that unique pattern to that look. And of course, if we put this up, guys, we do have a spare tire underneath here, which is awesome. So you have a little more space in there underneath there as well. We got a lot of hooks here. We do have a 400-watt inverter power 3-outlet prong there, 12 volts. We have also some lights, and as you can see, guys, we got the lights here as well for the rear. That's the button, guys, for this lights. As you can see, they're lighting up. So those are buttons. That's a great little button, so you can turn on your lights. So that's pretty good. Of course, you can put the seats down. They're about 60-40 split, and but it really looks great. You know, it's really cool, and it comes with all these extra things here. As you can see, guys, these are your mats and everything that you can put down. So this has got a lot of accessories, this Badlands model, which is awesome, and you know, very unique. And if you like to, you know, to do a lot of you know, off-roading, overlanding, this is a perfect model for you. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and bring this down, guys. Just grab one of these door handles. As you can see, we got a backup camera over here. We got your door and glass, little open buttons there for you, and there we go, guys. All right, guys, so come in and take a look at the sticker of this Bronco Sport. You know, it's a 2022 model, done in cactus gray, 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, which is a more powerful engine compared to the 1.3-liter 3-cylinder engine you can get as well under other models. This one here is just about $36,720 with the options this has. Now, of course, being what it is today, this does have a small market adjustment of $2,000, so you're looking at about $38,720 for this Badlands model of Bronco Sport, which pretty good amount of off-road SUV you get with this model here that you have. You know, compared to Bronco, a regular Escape, they're going to be paying about the same for you know, the titanium Escape with this, you know, with the 4x4 and everything as well, with a all-wheel drive, not a 4x4 system as this Badlands Bronco Sport model has. So all right, guys, coming into the interior, this has got the unique Area 51 cloth, bluish type of unique accents. Really love the way this is patterned here. As you can see, the doors have a unique plastic pattern here that's really nice. This is, of course, a hard plastic, but you have a very unique blue accent here surrounding the door handle. And this is a little bit of leather you get here for your elbow rest, and of course you got the window control here, and a couple of you know, bit of space for your, you know, the extra things in a bottle of water. So checking out the interior, guys, it's got the nice cloth interior, and it's a little bit dark, guys, I apologize for that, but we got a bit of very unique cloth, sort of like a cross material, that cross-sex material that you get. Of course, you got, you know, it's really nice and rugged. I really love this material. It's got that little blue accent as well there. We got some light gray stitching as well on these seats, which is awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and get in So as you can see in the back, plenty of room here. This is the seats are pretty much where they are. I still got about 1.5 inches of room. I'm about 5'11", so you know the room here in the back is really nice, especially the head size. You know, this being that taller safari roof type of line, you get plenty of space in the for your head. You can also get a basically a moonroof here as well, or a sunroof for the 22 model years. That's one of the new options for 2022. And as you can see, we got a LED light here. Got some handles here for your passengers. But this, I love this. This has got a little bit of leather here in the middle part of that, you know, two type of material, but the cloth feels fantastic. So we got a bit of pockets here for the back with zippers, which is awesome. You really look at that stitching. That's really awesome, the pattern that they did this to this. This is awesome. Look at the way that is. You can put some things here as well, which is great. Here we got, of course, your 2 AC outlets. We do have a couple of USB connections and another 3-prong connection there for connecting your things, charging your phones. Here in the middle we have another center armrest with cup holders, and of course the seats come down and you got a little bit of headrest here as well. So you can see, guys, you know, this got a white kind of roof line here, but it's really nice. I mean, this, the way it is, you know, there's plenty of space for adults here, can travel pretty easily. And of course, guys, here we have all the unique interior and the dash layout of this Bronco Sport. So it's really nice, really cool what everything is. So very unique, really nice, and it's very roomy as well and comfortable. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out the power plant of this Bronco Sport. So we're gonna pull a couple of times on this hood latch there, and so let's pop the hood of this Bronco Sport. As you can see, we can have this is there's no hydraulic assist to this, so you have to get your prong here and put this up here. There's a little arrow so you can put your little stick there for you in the right place. All right, guys, here we have your 2-liter EcoBoost engine. This is a 4-cylinder turbo engine, basically the same engine that's in the you know, Escape as well. This has got 250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque, going to all 4 wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Of course, this has got the go over any terrain, you know, system in this with the Haas suspension as well. So this has got, you know, very unique. It's plenty of power. It's a great little engine. I have a personal Escape from 2016, and we got the same 2-liter engine. This things have a lot of torque, and it got pretty good power. I'm very surprised how, I mean, I've been driving this engine for basically about 4 or 5 years, so great little engines. But this has got plenty of power. And of course, the other power plant that you get with the other models is the 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine with 181 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. That's your other engine that you get with the other Bronco Sport models. So all right, guys, let's get this hood down as well. Get the prop in there and drop the hood. There we go, guys. All right, let's go ahead and check out the driver's side of this Bronco Sport. So basically the same pattern, guys. Here at the back doors, you know, we got the soft bit of leather here for your elbow, power window controls here, and your mirrors. I love that little blue pattern here, which is awesome, surrounding this, you know, your handle, which is dark. You know, it's more of a plasticky dark. Now remember, this is an off-road vehicle. It's not meant to be rugged, so there's not gonna be a lot of, you know, kind of chrome and stuff like that. This is more of a, you know, kind of darkish, easy to clean type of things as you're gonna go be taking this off-road. So of course, you guys, you got your speaker system here as well. Here we got an 8-way power adjusting seat just for the driver's side. I love this type of texture, which is cool. And the seats, you know, the cloth seats are awesome. You got plenty of nice, you know, got nice stitching. You got the Bronco kind of embroidered here into the seat, which is awesome. You got that little blue accent there as well. Really love the way this interior is. Got the Bronco logo here in the door sill. Got the Bronco floor mats. Of course, here we got some, you know, lights, control for your lights and everything here. And as you can see, guys, let's go ahead and jump in here. We're inside here of the Bronco Sport. You can see all the nice graphics this has with the off-road kind of things. You can see we got a lake with a mountain, so all the graphics are awesome. Let's go ahead and get this engine started, guys, and get all this awesome graphics here, the Bronco graphics there. Get everything started. I'm gonna go ahead and press this OK button here. So as you can see, guys, we get the awesome pattern of that dash with a soft touch here. It's really cool. Love the blue, you know, kind of surround that goes around the your dash here, which is really cool. This is an Area 51 kind of theme package, so it's got that kind of a matte bluish, you know, really cool the way it is. Really unique interior to this Bronco Sport. So alright, guys, let's go. We have here that 4-cylinder engine of 2-liter EcoBoost. You can hear that little bit of a whistling turbo there a little bit with that 2-liter EcoBoost engine. So Sounds pretty decent. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and close the door. Get a little more quietness here. So everything's here. Your hands is excellent. We got your leather steering wheel, which is feels really good in your hands. It's got a nice thickness to it. Love the dash layout. It's really nice. Everything's really nice. So this is kind of this kind of vents are similar to the F-150. The way it is kind of, you know, this is very different than the Ford Escape. This is based on very unique interior layout here, especially the dash configuration. So we got your pocket here, you know, which is really awesome. We got some more pockets here on the bottom. 8-inch screen here for your infotainment system. We got also a big mix of analog. You got about a 7-inch screen here in the middle of the 2 analog gauges for speedometer and tachometer. So this, of course, you got, you know, fuel economy here. You do have a digital speedometer as well. As you can see, you got radio stations. We have your tire pressures, you got miles per hour, all that. Now you're also going to get some different settings for off-road as well, since we have the GOAT, or the GOAT, or the go anywhere, go over any terrain type of modes. We have that here in the middle, guys. We'll go in after 1 second. So coming back here to the 8-inch screen, this is an 8-inch Sync 3 system that Ford has. This is the latest Sync 3. Of course, there's a newer Sync 4, but that's not been integrated yet into this model. Here we have, of course, there's radio. We do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but the technical, you know, it's very cool to the touch. It's very quick, as you can see. You got the phone apps, you got your apps, you got settings, all kinds of things as well. You can do your sound. So it's got all kinds of unique things. We do not have a navigation system. This one is not option on this. This is not option into the system, the navigation, but this kind of, we got a 6-speaker regular system for sound, which sounds pretty nice. I really like the way it sounds. You can get an also 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen system on this, if I'm correct. I'll put that information guys up on the screen for you if I might have not been right, but I believe that's the new the 10 and 10 speaker Bang & Olufsen. So we got here, guys, controls for the volume, which is awesome. The tune radio, we got your hazards, we got your cameras as well. Here you got the button for the camera. So this is have, you know, unique camera angles, because obviously you got a front camera and a rear camera as well. You can see, guys, we go around. We got different cameras on, also on the mirrors, and all kinds of different cameras. You also got the reverse camera as well. Put this in reverse. We're gonna head and put this up, go this way, guys. We got the reverse camera as well, which you got different cameras. You can swing, you know, get your hitch camera, and all kinds of, you know, you got your trajectory lines. You can also have the camera, see, as you can see, awesome different camera angles for towing and all that. So very awesome. So that button is right here, guys, for the camera. We also have, you know, the automatic start stop here for off. Coming down here, we got a single zone AC. We do have front seat heaters as well. As you can see, all this is very unique, really well patterned. You can see, you can put more of this. You can also control this fan speed here and from the screen as well. A couple of USB outlets here, 12-volt connection here. Of course, you got your round dial here for gear changes. Couple of cup holders here, parking brake. You got your brake hold, and here we got your all the terrains for off mode. Of course, you got full wheel drive locked. You got your down here terrain. All the kind of terrain settings here as well, stability off, and you got the controls for your system here. So the modes that you have, going back to this, you got 7 modes on this model. Usually you get 5 with the other models. This one has the particular terrain, you know, suspension, all that. You get 7 modes. So we have normal, we're gonna go to eco, we have sport, we do have slippery, we have modern ruts, we have sand, and we have rock crawl as well. So those are the 2 extra settings that you get with this Bronco Sports. Now, obviously, we're not going to take this off-road today because, unfortunately, you don't have any off-roads. Very clear. We're going to do a quick... so we're going to leave it on sport and see how this goes. And, of course, this turns red as well, as you can see. But it really nice, very unique. They really got a lot of options. Of course, you got a locking rear diff as well with this, you know, electronic diff. Going up here, guys, we have a lot more big extra storage space here. We got 2 more USB connections here, and this is done in leather, which is really nice. Love the seat patterns. You can see the stability. The seats are awesome. I love that Bronco embroidered into the seats. The visibility is very nice, as you can see, guys. Plenty of visibility all around the seats. The windows are pretty high, so really awesome in the way this is, guys. So just gotta adjust the mirrors here. Here in the top, we got a place for your sunglasses. We got a couple of lights here, as you can see, guys. You can just turn them on. Basically, your mirrors here and all that kind of stuff. You can get an optional sunroof on this one's now, but this one does not have that option. So pretty basic interior, not a ton, but you know, this is what it has. It's got more of the off-road abilities, and you can see, guys, you can see definitely your Your hood is more pronounced here. You can see little bulges here on the top of that. And it's really cool the way that's unique. Much different than the Ford Escape, which is more of a, really can barely see your hood from it.
Guys,
So let's go ahead and get this girl out. So we're gonna put our roundel into, I'm going another way, into drive. We're not gonna take this off-road. I wish I could, but unfortunately that's a new model. I'm not gonna go and turn this thing up or anything like that, but I don't have any off-road roads here anywhere. So I'm just gonna go and test out on the road and see how this feels. There's nobody coming. So this should drive mostly like, you know, I'm used to my wife's Ford Escape. You know, it's a 2016 Escape with the same engine. But we are gonna take and feel. This is the first time I'm driving basically this chassis with a 2-liter engine. So you got plenty of torque, 277 pound-feet of torque at about 3,000 RPM. So it should feel pretty torquey and, you know, plenty of power. So yeah, you can definitely feel the torque already. Very, very easily. Now this is in sport, so it's gonna hold the gear a little bit longer than usual. And we got nobody coming. Let's go ahead and take a quick ride here, guys. So very smooth transmission. Yeah, you can. This is get up to speed very easily. Very smooth, very quiet. I'm surprised because I wanted to hear the off-road tires on this. You know, these are more aggressive off-road tires for this model, but they're very quiet so far. We're already doing almost 55. There's very little wind noise, which is surprising because this is a pretty squarey vehicle. That's a little bit of wind noise. So we're doing 55. We'll go a little higher, but very quiet and very much more quieter than I was expecting it to be. The tires are very smooth. There's no tire noise at all. I'm checking out a bit of the stability. Of course, this feels like a higher vehicle, but it still feels very nimble. Very nimble handling. You know, it feels really good. I really like the way this feels. Very similar to the Ford Escape I have, which has pretty decent handling, to be honest. It's very playful, the chassis. This is by no means it's not feels very good. The steering feels it's a little bit numb, but it's got good directness to it. And this feels excellent. Let's check out the brakes. No, the brakes feel good. Obviously the D-pads, I'm not gonna make them hard because just to gotta bend them in, but fantastic feeling SUV. It's very roomy. At least you got the hood. You can see the hood here, and but it drives very well. Super nice. Very smooth. The tires are quiet. The ride is a little bit on the stiffer side. Not as soft to say as in a Ford Escape. Of course, it's got a different suspension for off-road. But man, this thing feels very good. Very good. Little bit of wind noise, but nothing at all. I mean, more than I wasn't expecting. And the road noise from the tires is non-existent. So very quiet tires from this the Wild Peaks. Nobody coming. So let's go ahead, guys, and give a little bit of acceleration to this girl. Not hard because it's a new one. But yeah, it does move. It does move. This thing is a little torquey and it feels fantastic, to be honest. This little EcoBoost engine, it's got plenty of power. And what I love about this vehicle is it's a smaller car, so you don't feel that you're taking up the whole road. It's very, very compact. The ride is, you can definitely feel a little bit more of the road, but by no means is harsh. It's very, very supple, very comfortable car to drive. And of course, the capabilities of off-road's got to be fantastic with all this, off-road ability, and with the goats and with the hot suspension, especially with a little higher suspension on this one. But this thing feels fantastic. This thing feels really nice to drive, quiet, very smooth, especially with its tires. And I'm sure these tires will do great off-road. Yeah, its brakes feel good. It's got a good modulation. Very similar to my wife's. Yeah, this interior is different, of course, from the Escape, but the experience just feels great because you're driving a small car. You're not taking up the whole road, say like a Jeep, or it's got a lot of instability. This has got independent suspension all around, so that helps it. Always doesn't have the greatest capability off road, but man, this is about compared to the regular Bronco. I think this probably has about 80-90% of the capabilities off road, of course, but much lighter vehicle, much smaller. But this thing feels fantastic, really nice, very smooth. Man, this is a great car. In the brakes, yeah, and now, of course, now you get to the turns. Yeah, it's still, it still feels compact, you know, and then the engine just pulls easily. The torque is just so awesome. Yeah, and this you can tell the Ford has done a little bit better in terms of the way the engine and transmission work, because this transmission feels much better than the 6-speed in my Ford Escape. It's really much better transmission, very smooth. Wow, guys, so yeah, if you're looking for an off-road vehicle that's compact, that's fairly priced, this is still under about $40,000, and it's quite a bit of vehicle for the money, and especially with the, you know, with the capabilities off-road. So it's a very good SUV, perfect power, transmission smooth, good ride, you know, plenty of capabilities for this Bronco Sport. So very nice, I really like it. Let me know what you guys think of this Bronco Sport, especially this Badlands model, you know, compared with all the stuff. So all right, let's get up here, guys, and conclude and check out the rear camera. Yeah, I really love this engine. You know, it's got really torque, especially in this, you know, the sport mode right now. You know, feels nice and peppy. Got plenty of power, to be honest. So obviously the highest mileage is not bad. This is around, I think it's like 21 miles per gallon in the city, 26. I'll put those information, guys, for you up on the screen. Compared to the 1.5 liter, might have a little bit less power. That might be a little, at least 3 or 4 miles an hour more fuel efficient than this engine. But really impressive with this Bronco Sport, guys. Really nice package, you know, and man, this is just really nice. I've really been enjoying this drive so far. I drove one a while ago last year, but this one definitely feels much more peppier with this engine. So all right, let's put this in reverse and check out the rear view camera. Check out which we got trajectory lines. We can also, you know, get close to the bottom if you're carrying a hitch there, and we also have different view patterns. As you can see, guys, we got a little different view from the bumper size here. So fantastic views from this camera. The graphics are done really nice, very clear graphics, and as you can see, we already have the sensors already working with us here as well. So but there you go, guys. Awesome looking you know, sport, Bronco Sport. Really like this, and for $38,000, even with a little bit of adjustment of market price, is not bad. It's a lot of that should be with capable off-roads, you know, with capabilities for off-road, you know, for the money. Very nice. You know what, let me know what you guys think about this Bronco Sport. I really like it. I recommend something like this, and they can keep them up a lot. This is the only one that they have right now in the lot. They usually, as soon as they come in, they sell. So all right, guys, well, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate to all those that subscribe. If you haven't done so, guys, and you're liking this content, please subscribe. Thank you very much for that, and have a fantastic day. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.